Have you ever heard of like the Vatican? I think that's how you say it. The Vatican, like the Roman Catholic Church, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, the Vatican, if I'm saying that right, is located in Vatican City, which is surrounded by Rome, Italy, and it's basically like the headquarters of like the Roman Catholic Church. So basically, the Pope lives there, and I'm guessing like important like bishops go there.
Really
and everything.
important to Catholics and
Yeah,
Catholic people.
Uh-huh. And then so basically the Vatican like first became like itself in like the 4th century. So we're talking about like 300 AD.
This is like they have.
So this is like way back.
Us.
So this is like the Vatican has been like here since like so long. And it's said that the Vatican has like secret archive files
Yeah, I wouldn't be
that
surprised.
contain like so many information and everything. And these files, like, in order to access them, it's like really restricted. Like, you gotta go through like so many.
You
like
gotta be the Pope or somebody.
Yeah,
up there.
you gotta be like
or
really
know
important.
somebody.
Yeah, you gotta know somebody or be very like be somebody to like access these files. And then, but the thing is that like these files include the history of like the Vatican, of course, and like the Roman Church, but it also includes other aspects that like are
so it can
really
be positive and negative.
Yeah, it can be positive or negative. And it said that like, okay, I'm gonna tell you like some like like they think that like some of these archives have like very interesting things. And okay, I'm gonna tell you the first one. The first one is like alien life. So basically, the Vatican like throughout like the whole Vatican, like when it was made, they really liked astronomy, right? And they even built the Vatican Observatory. So they were like, if the Vatican likes astronomy so much, what makes them think, and them being like made since forever ago, what makes them think they haven't come in contact with like alien life or have like seen alien or like extraterrestrial?
Hell? That makes
like,
a lot
sites.
of sense though, because that would be like that switch up everybody who like believes in, you know.
Yeah. So like they were saying how like they
like,
definitely have to have.
No,
something.
they for I mean, in my opinion, they for sure have to have something because like think about it, they've been doing this for so long. You telling me they're not gonna find discoveries or maybe like know about aliens or something about it or some mysteries that we don't know of, but they know of but it's like I said, it's in the safe somewhere in like the archives that nobody can get to.
And basically, like if they did find like extraterrestrial like accounts, if they do have those, then like they didn't want to reveal it to anyone.
Well, yeah, because it will go against
private, yeah. The next thing that is also like theory that they have like files of is like exorcisms and like supernatural. Well, honestly, I kind of believe this one because like when you think of exorcism, you think of like I think of like the church, right? You go to church to like relieve this like demonic presence and everything.
Yeah. Negative energy.
Yeah. So it said that the Vatican has information about exorcisms and how to perform them. So how to do them. And then it's also said that they also have recorded like so many records of like accounts of demonic possession and supernatural encounters.
Oh, hell no.
Which is like kind of understandable because like is like...
Because you have to know how to fight it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously you have records of knowing how to fight it and beating it.
Yeah.
Like, you're just going to go down the archive and go, how do I do this? Yeah.
And then have you ever seen the movie The Pope's Exorcist?
I was just about to talk about that. That makes complete sense.
So basically, the Pope's Exorcist talks about he was like a father, like Father Gabriel, I think that was his name.
Yeah, I think so.
And then he was like the head exorcist of like the Vatican Church. So they have their own exorcist like to the church. Like what makes you the Vatican definitely knows.
And then I think to support this, I think in the movie just your average like Vatican people, they didn't really know how to fight it.
Yeah.
But the main guy of that church or it was a pope or something like that, he really knew him, the main guy of the exorcist, who would go to every single house and like do like the demonic stuff and all that. And kind of find out he got a letter like, hey, yo, this is based on what I'm seeing. The negative energy is saying we've encountered him before, but I have no records of him. And then that's when the Pope came out, or somebody bigger than him came out and said, yeah, here are records from the Vatican that we have done it before. So, and this is the way to do it. And or this is because I guess like to knock out or win against the negative energy, you have to know the name or like the back end story of whoever the negative person is.
So this is like the two things. The other thing that they think is in the archive files is like suppressed like scientific discoveries, which kind of makes sense at the same time because it's like based on history and everything that happened. It is said that they like suppressed scientific information that challenged like the religion.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know.
So basically, one of the things they like they confiscated or like suppressed was heliocentrism, which is basically like the thing that like the sun is in the center of the solar system, and then the planets
Go around in
yeah,
orbit and all that.
Yeah, I think based on this, I think that goes against like the religion, and they did not want any of this to like.
Well, obviously, like they're gonna pick and choose. Like if this supports our cause, then we're gonna share it. But if it doesn't, then just keep it in a dungeon or whatever, you know.
And they also like didn't like Darwin's theory of evolution. Which is like a really...
Well, it makes sense.
Which is a really like important like scientific discovery because like...
In the science realm, yeah.
Yeah, in the science realm. So it said that they have information revolving these two things, but they don't want to reveal it because they don't want...
Because then they go against everything.
Yeah, it's going to go against everything. And it's also publicly known that like the Vatican did not like... You know Galileo, right?
Yeah.
It's also...
He's an astronomer, right? Or the architect?
Yeah, he studied like the moons and everything, which is kind of connected to like heliocentrism. So and it's also publicly known that the Vatican does not like him. So it's just like that's kind of weird. And
he
it
was
kinda,
very well known too. I'm back in the day. You know?
So it kind of like supports the thing that like the Vatican like did not like any of this, so they kind of like shut it down.
They will shut down everything or oppose everything that doesn't support them or help them.
And then like, have you ever seen the movie like or the movies of the Da Vinci Code and Angels of
with Tom
Demons?
Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is in both of them, and then it is said that like these two movies, they basically talk about the Vatican's like conspiracy theories. So like
I have seen the movie. The movies are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're good movies, but like I didn't know they're like conspiracy theories about like the Vatican, which is like pretty crazy.
I mean, like if obviously you have to be somebody to go down there or somebody trustworthy. You know what I mean? And then not only that, but like they're not gonna reveal anything. No. Like they don't have to.
Especially because obviously they have so many power and so much influence over people, and they've been here for so long. So you're telling me that you don't have something in your files that includes exorcism, supernatural activities, and like scientific discoveries. Like
or these examples or stories or something that shines light on something else.
It's just like you definitely gotta have something.
No, for sure they definitely have to have for sure something like in the archives, like hidden away, like yo, this would never see the day of light. But thinking that, imagine that, like let's say if your average person or average Joe believes something, and then you're one of the guys who's in charge of like, yo, this will never get out, but you're like, damn. Why is everybody believing this? But I know the truth. Oh, that's a big burden.
Yeah. It's just like, it's like we will never really know what's in those archives.
No, we would never know. Unless you're somebody up there with high class up there. But you never. But once you get up there and like power, you're not going to betray them. You know? You're going to be like, I don't want to say brainwashed or anything, but you're going to be one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going to want to stick into like that circle that you're in, and you don't want to like challenge it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically like the Vatican like archive files.
Archive 5. Yeah.